Well, round two of the snow and misery starts. I think this is supposed to be a couple inches of snow, which for a lot of people, it's nothing. But you live in Kentucky and Tennessee, and you know, an inch or two really causes a lot of problems. So, my work has already called me and told me just, hey, we know you drive a really far distance to get here, and it's supposed to be kind of ugly, so feel free to stay home. So I'm like, cool, thanks. So today I split a lot of wood and I gathered some kindling, which is outside. I need to bring it in. I still got to clean out my fireplace to get ready for the next couple of days. So that's what I'm going to do. But in this video, I want to talk about mobile homes. How they used to be an affordable option for a lot of people as far as, having a place to live. And I'm starting to see where that's not being the case anymore. Have you seen the price of new mobile homes thanks to inflation and everything else? Yeah, me too. There was a mobile home in town yesterday that I stopped by to take a look at. I didn't have my phone on me, so I didn't make a video of it. Pushing $200,000 for a double wide mobile home. I mean, you can call it a manufactured home all you want, but are you for real? Like, that's just crazy. And my friend Amanda has got a mobile home on the other side of the lake that she's had for 2.5 years. She paid, $7,500 for the mobile home and the lot that it's on, and she's got about 20 in it, 20 grand. It's the cutest little mobile home. It's nothing special. She's put floors and painted, had a bunch of repairs done by other people. Hey, Key Cat. And, she's either going to do an Airbnb or she's just going to sell it because she's already had a couple offers on the mobile home for like $150,000 for the mobile home and the property, which is just insane. If somebody offered me $60,000 or $70,000 for the longhouse, the way it sits, I would be living in a van before next Friday. I shit you not. So, I guess what I want to talk about in this video is why I think you should go ahead and get you a mobile home. One, if you can find an old abandoned mobile home or just an old mobile home on an ugly lot or with a little bit of property for 20 grand, you should probably go ahead and get it. Because if you look at the state of the world today and the cost of housing and how much rents have just skyrocketed, I don't think mobile homes are going to be the cheap, affordable way to live for very much longer. Now, unless you have to put them in a park or you buy one in a mobile home park, that I would never do that. I would get an apartment before I bought something or rented something in a mobile home park, unless it was a very, very, very nice mobile home park that actually had I guess you call it a mobile home HOA that took care of all the property and made it real nice and clean. That's be about the only way that I would do it. And I know this is probably, and on Dave Ramsey, which I don't have a problem with Dave Ramsey. I like Dave Ramsey, but he's always poo-pooing on mobile homes, saying that they're a waste of money. No, they're really not anymore. They're an affordable way to live that if you put some money into them and make them nice again, you're going to get your money back out of it. I don't care what Dave Ramsey says. It's just from my personal experience living in a mobile home and other people living in a mobile home and buying them cheap and turning around and selling them and making a hell of a profit. That's a real thing, folks. Don't let anybody tell you anything else. So I guess secondly is if you have a mortgage in a house now, if it was me, I honestly would get rid of that damn mortgage, save that $1,000 a month or whatever you pay. I think when I had mine, it was like almost $900, not including utilities. Go rent you an Airbnb for a couple months or get you an apartment or shack up with somebody or move back in with your mom and dad. Save you some cash and find you an old mobile home with a little bit of property. Pay cash for it or have a little bitty baby mortgage where your payment might be $300 a month. Something extremely affordable. And fix it up as you live in it. Yeah, it sucks. I do it. I've been doing it for 5 years. Do you get tired of working on stuff? Yeah, you do. Especially if you're just learning the skills to repair stuff, it makes it even harder. That's why it takes me so long to get stuff done, because you just get tired of fixing shit. But it is what it is. Because I know once I get the longhouse decent, where it's not appalling on the inside, and I put a fresh coat of paint on the outside and do a little landscape work, I'm sure if I wanted to sell this place for 120, somebody's gonna come look at it. Considering I'm on a lake too, that's a big plus. That adds about another 20 to 30 grand to my property value. And I promise you, I'd probably sell this place and start van life. Seriously, ain't no joke. Or go buy me 10 or 15 acres of nothing but woods and just start completely from scratch. I don't know why I want to do that so bad, but it seems like it'd be a good time. Next, mobile home repair. Excuse me, man, I got the hiccups. Mobile home repairs are pretty simple. It's not like having a brick and mortar house. In my personal experience, if you got a mobile home, you're gonna work on it. Ain't nobody gonna come ask you for no permits. I don't care who. I mean, maybe they will, but chances are, some housing inspectors, they're not gonna give a damn if you're working on your mobile home. And if they do, then oh well, they do. It's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. That's how I see it. Yeah, this is how I'm getting my hands warm. This is no joke, because it's getting cold. I've not had a fire going for a couple hours, and the temperature's dropping inside this place pretty quick. So, but yeah, they're easy to work on. They're simple. The walls are simple. 2x3 or some off mobile home dimension type lumber. What, kitty? What do you want? You're not going outside. It's starting to snow. Yeah, he's being a little horny cat. That's what he's being. I got to send you to get fixed. I got to send baby girl to get fixed too before you make me have 10 more damn cats. Oh yeah. The next thing. The tools to work on a mobile home, it's not a whole lot. Get you like a square, tape measure, a drill, a circular saw, like a drum, like a vibrating saw or whatever, ain't no little saw that I use a lot. Get you a good flashlight, and I mean, really, that's about all you need. You don't take a whole lot. But get you some pliers, maybe some sockets. It's really it's not a whole lot to it, honestly. You are driving me nuts today. Last night, baby girl was driving me nuts, or yesterday. Now today, you're driving me nuts. Here, get your feel. Just sit there and keep that mouth full. That way you can't meow. Next thing that's pretty beneficial about having an old mobile home, your property taxes are like dirt cheap. I mean, the property taxes on my house was just ridiculous every year. I hated paying a couple $1,000s. But yeah, my property taxes for the last 5 years, maybe going on 6 years now, it's been like $89 to $100 a year, and that's it. Not a lot. Now, maybe if you live in an area where property values are just ridiculously expensive, I don't know how, maybe that affects how much it is, but yeah, your property taxes on a mobile home is going to be dirt cheap. The next reason why I like having a mobile home is because, honestly, you can build around your mobile home and turn it into something completely different. Like down here at the lake, I don't know anybody down here that didn't start off with a mobile home and then basically built like a pole barn structure over top of it, put a roof on it, put the walls, while at the same time they're living in their mobile home, and then slowly tear the mobile home down on the inside of their new structure. Say if I had a roof, like a pole barn construction over top of my mobile home, it was sealed in from the weather. I would take off the roof over the kitchen, expose it, take down the ceiling tiles, expose the roof joist or rafters, whatever you want to call them, and then remove the insulation and start taking down the ceiling joists a little bit at a time until all this is open, right? Then take down the walls, and then all you got is a floor, but the living room is still a living room, right? If you want to, you could maybe put another door right here, start tearing out the subfloor, all that stuff, get rid of all the metal, and then bam, the mobile home over here's gone. Then you can just work on the living or the next room, and then slowly, over the course of a couple of weeks, the whole mobile home will be gone and dismantled, and you'll have a nice, cool pole barn. Then you can start doing put down the subfloor in the pole barn, or unless you got a loft, and you can do all kinds of stuff around a mobile home. You can't build another home around a home You know what I'm saying? You can't do that with a regular house. I guess if you had dumb money, you could, but most mobile homes are only 12 foot wide or 14 foot wide by like 70 foot long. You can build around a mobile home, you know, and that's kind of a cool thing about it. And then you can save a lot of the materials from like a lot of the metal and stuff. You can either recycle the metal or you save the metal and use it for another project. You can save all the 2x4s in the walls are any good. You know, there's all kinds of stuff in a mobile home that you can repurpose in your next new home or whatever. Or like Judge Marty down the street did. He had a 1975, I think it's like a Shasta 20-foot pull-behind trailer that he built his house around. And that mobile home, that little pull-behind trailer, it's still his bedroom. That ended up being a bedroom. He just built it into it. He incorporated it into what he was building. And it was really cheap how he did it, and it looks really nice. So yeah, I think now's the time to go get you an old mobile home if you want to, because I hate to say it, the days of finding a cheap old abandoned mobile home, I think they're coming to an end. Honestly, the hipsters are picking them up and they're renovating them and they're trying to flipping the shit out of them, making all kinds of money, and it's just going to take just a little bit of time before the mobile home becomes the next hot topic again. Just like van life was, all of a sudden everybody was talking about buying vans and living in vans, and then the tiny home thing started. Then now tiny homes are expensive as hell. About all we got now is just old mobile homes, and I got a feeling the stigma of living in a mobile home is on its way out, because it's the last bastion of cheap living, I think. Honest to God. So, anyways, if y'all like this video, please like and subscribe. Check out my links below. If you'd like to buy stuff on Amazon, please use my Amazon links, and then you can go to Amazon, buy whatever you want, and Amazon cuts me back a little reward for sending people to their website. Which, like, if you bought something like $100, I seriously might make $1. Honest to God, you don't make a lot of money on Amazon. They give you pennies. That's literally what they do. Check out my links for all my merch. Every little bit that you all do helps out a whole lot, because I've got to get this tornado shelter done. That is my main priority for the spring before the tornado season. And concrete material, stuff like that, is not cheap. And I don't make a whole lot of money. So anything y'all can do to help out would be greatly appreciated. Maybe I'll draw you a cool little picture and send it to you. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, and one more thing before I let y'all go. There's probably going to be a lot of cooking videos coming, because the weather's just too crappy to work on the longhouse. Honest to God. Unless I can do something in here, which I probably won't be able to afford to do that until I get my car back. And that's a $10,000 bill. Yeah, so anyways, I'm jumping off here. I'm going to go make some vegetable soup, and I will catch you guys in the next one.